recite the heart children. May the 1st, 2019. Welcome for tonight meditation and Dharma talks. Everyone have a wonderful week so far. So tonight one of the students asked about the topic about impermanence. So tonight we look over the impermanent, the changing of everything. So when you heard the impermanent, what do you think? Anybody?
Always changing.
Always changing.
Never the same.
Never the same. Anybody else?
Not permanent.
Yeah.
Not permanent. Like what? Can you give an example?
Nothing lasts forever.
Nothing lasts forever.
Yeah. Constant change.
Constant changing. So impermanence, is it good or bad?
Depends how we take it.
Just
Yeah. It is what it is.
it's necessary for life.
It's a center for life.
If things were permanent, Bill Gates would own everything.
Without impermanence, we have no new iPhone, right?
Yeah.
Ready for iPhone 11. So when we contemplate the impermanent, one of the Zen master, every day he contemplated the impermanent, that he got enlightenment. So the last word the Buddha's taught to all his disciples, he said that all conditions, things are impermanent. Strive on diligence. So when we look back to impermanent, first we have to look the body, our mind, and the world, all phenomena, right? So when we look back to our body has the fifth element: earth, water, fire, air, and space, right? Without impermanent, our body will not change, right? If we are, thank goodness we have impermanent, that our body will grow from a child to an adult, to old age, to sickness. So our body is always changing through impermanent. So when we look at this body, there's a million of cells in our body changing all the time, right? So our blood circulation is moving around. If our blood circulation is not moving, then we what? Yeah, you will be not here. So thank goodness we have impermanent. So the blood circulation, the water you take in and out, the food you take in and out. It's also one thing important is the air. So our air we breathe in and out. That's considered impermanent, right? So this body changing. When you are a child, your face look straight, clear, very handsome, right? And when you get older, then what? Just get wrinkle, just get all this stuff around, right? Your hair usually is black, long, then now it's white. So when you take deeply to your body, it's changing all the time, second by second, minute by minute, month by month, year by year. Also, our bodies have the space. Without the space, we cannot swallow, we cannot breathe, we cannot digest food. So the four elements are always changing, right? And then we look back to our mind. Is our mind impermanent? I am change my mind all the time. Have you ever used that term? I change my mind. It's like you go to a restaurant, And suddenly you're almost there, and then you say, I change my mind, go to a different restaurant. Right? Our mind is always changing. So our mind is impermanent. Right? Our thinking mind is impermanent. So if you follow the law of impermanent, then you will be happy. You understand. If you don't follow, if you don't understand the law of impermanent, you'll be suffering. So like we want to be young forever, right? We want to be somebody always with us forever. But nothing stays with you forever, right? Your loved one, your child, your children, your mom, dad, whatever, right? So that's why when we understand the impermanent, we respect each moment the person with us, right? Because they will not stay with us forever. Doesn't matter how much you love them, right? Sooner or later they have to leave, they have to go somewhere, they have to vanish, right? So the law of impermanence helps us to understand the nature of everything, our body, our mind, and all phenomena. Without impermanence, there's no spring, summer, fall, winter, right? So thank goodness this is impermanent, but the 4 seasons change all the time. Our bodies grow, the plant, the tree, the flower, everything is moving, right? If you don't understand the law of impermanence, you will be suffering. We want something to be there forever, but nothing stays there forever, right? Another thing is that when you understand your mind is changing all the time, right now your mind is changing, right? Moving, impermanent. But we have the what we call the Buddha nature. That's not permanent or impermanent. That is not impermanent or permanent. It's beyond permanent and impermanent. So the awakened nature is always present with us. Even though when we get angry, we get sad, we get loneliness, whatever our emotion, the true nature is always present with us, right? So when we understand the impermanent, that all compound things are subject to vanish, everything will be changed in our life. If you want to stay with you forever, then you will be suffering. You want to stay first grade forever? You want to stay in high school forever? No, right? We want to change. So when we look at our childhood, our life to our children, they change through time, right? Each moment. Even a person that's bad, we always think that a person is bad. But when they understand, they have wisdom, the person can transform a bad person into a good person, right? So thank goodness we have impermanent. Even though that person is, when we know in a childhood they are very bad, they do things that we don't like. But probably 20 or 30 years we met that person, the emotion, the personality, with what? It changed, right? We always attach to the old personality. Oh, we thought that person is the same, the personality when we all met the first time. So when you don't understand that, you will be suffering, right? So our body, our mind is always changing. Even the person before that, they don't understand. They have doing bad things. They do criminal, but through time, they can able to convert in a good person. So don't attach to that person is bad all the time, or don't believe that person is good all the time. You thought today they are very good, nice, perfect. In the future, they what? They might change. They might be a different person, depending on their environment, their mind, right? Just like before we born out, we a baby. When you give money, diamond, credit card, have a lot of money, can they use? They don't know, right? But if you give them meals, food, they like it. But when you grow older, your greed, all those things, your attachment, right? So that's why a person able to understand the law impermanent, live with the law impermanent, they can enlightenment. They can overcome all their suffering, right? Because suffering is impermanent. It's not that person suffer forever. The pain, the emotion, always changing, right? To the day that you have the bad luck day, it's like if you have a worst day in the world, but that day will not stay with you forever, right? The day will be changed. So when you look day by day, when you meditate, you look day by day, month by month, year by year, you see your progress of changing. You are not the old person because your personality, through your practice, through your understanding, right, to your diligence, is moving, is changing. So don't expect that you are a bad person or a suffering person forever, right? If we don't understand the law of impermanence, the Buddha cannot become a Buddha. Because if he is a sentient being, he will be a sentient being forever, right? With this impermanent, he becomes a sentient being to an enlightenment person. So today you are a sentient being, you are a delusion, you can what? With the law impermanent, you can become a Buddha, enlightenment, right? So if you look the positive way of impermanent, you can see the true nature of it. But impermanence is no positive or negative. It's always moving, it's always changing. If you accept or not accept, that is the law. Just like the sun is always turning. Every day in the morning you see the sun and it's always moving. The earth is always moving. You cannot what? Stop the earth moving. Right? Doesn't matter you like it or not. The day go on, night pass by, day pass by. So everything is follow this law of impermanence. So when you understand this law, you will be happy. Even though you lost a loved one, the person that you truly love, someday he or she will gone, not live with us. But we understand the law of impermanence. The person is always with us, right? Because they follow the law of impermanence. They can transform to a different form. Not that person, but they can be a different form. So that's why when we understand the law of impermanence, we don't feel suffering, even though we love the person that we love, we liked, right? So one of the Brahma asks about one of the person asked him, what is the greatest wonder in this world? What is the greatest wonder in this world? He replied that people see death all around them, but they do not believe they're going to die themselves. This is the greatest wonder. That is the great wonder. Everybody sooner or later what? Has to die. Have you ever wondered that? That's why for a Buddhist monk, when we go to a funeral, we do another funeral service. We see that person dying. Sooner or later is our turn, right? So when we understand the law of impermanence, always changing, right? So that is the concept of wonder, the greatest wonder in the world. That's why his answer that people around us always changing, right? Nobody will stay with us forever, even though we love that person. But the love, the compassion with that person will never change. the person can be a different form, right? The person can become earth, water, fire, air, and space. So the things that we miss in the most is the present, right? But they are always present inside of us if we truly live the law of impermanence. They might be inside of you, but you don't recognize, right? It's like every day you wake up, you see your mom, your dad, you get tired of them. Sometimes we get tired of them. But sooner or later they go on vacation for a couple of months, for a couple of weeks, then what? We still missing. When we have something in our hand, we don't what? We don't treasure. But when we lost or we something is out of our hand, then we regret. So that is the two terms we use in this world. When we have something out in our hand, we don't treasure. And when we lost it, we regret. So that's why Zen tradition help you to live fully each moment. If you fully live each moment, that moment is a wonderful moment. Then you don't regret later on, right? So that's why the Buddha, even though he lived 80 years, most of his disciples are always around him. During he lived in, some of the disciples, they don't care. They saw Buddha, the Buddha is here every day. Sometimes they get tired, right? But when the Buddha passed away, they what? They start crying, regretting, and do all this stuff. You see that? Even for the Buddha, the enlightened person, the person that helped them get enlightenment. Sometimes we like that. We love somebody, if they are around us all the time, we get what? We get frustrated, we get mad, we do all this stuff. But that person fall away, go somewhere, we feel what? Missing. Yeah. You see that? So here, our tradition, the Zen tradition, the Buddha ways, is help you to live that person in that moment. Because that treasure moment, you will never find again. Right? When that law of impermanence slip away out of your hand, you will never get it back. Just like one of the person said that you will never take a bath to the same river with different water. The waters will never be the same. It will what? It's always flows. So you should respect that water. When that water goes, there's the next water, right? It's moving. So that's why we have to treasure our family, our wife, our husband, our children, our mom, dad, every moment. Right? Because when they are out of our hand, we cannot bring it back. We only live through memory, through the album, through the video. Right? So that's why when you understand the law is impermanent, you truly live every moment. It's a wonderful moment. Even the suffering, the painful with that person, with you all the time, you still treasure that moment. Because that moment you will never have again. Right? So three things that impermanent: our body, our mind, and all phenomena around us. Right? The house, the tree, the planet, everything you see around you is always changed day by day, month by month, year by year. So that's why we have 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn, winter. Right? The earth have 4 seasons. Our bodies always have what? 4 seasons: birth, old age, sickness, and death. So body contains four seasons, right? You cannot be 20 forever. You cannot be 40 forever. You cannot be 50, 60 forever. It's moving, right? So I hope you understand the law of impermanence, respect this law, and then you apply it to your life, right? That will help you to overcome your suffering. Without impermanence, your suffering will stay forever. Right? So first we have to understand the law of impermanence. The second, we have to get insight of the impermanence. And then once you understand the law of impermanence, you have insight, you will see the impermanent and you will have liberation. Right? So I hope you apply this law every day. Just like every day I go to bed, I will not expect to wake up that morning because I have a brother, cousin brother. He's 25, he's sleeping and he passed away. And then the uncle, when he go home sleeping, he passed away. So I don't expect I'm sleep tonight, I will wake up the next morning. So I treasure it every moment. Right? So you have to prepare everything that night. What you need to do. You might sleep, you might right now wake up in the morning. Right? So that's why very important that we live in moment. Every day we do the best for our best at that day to that person, the people we love, the people we like. We try fully do what we can to fix that day for them. Because tomorrow will be too late. Because there's no tomorrow, right? Tomorrow will never come. So that's why the law of impermanence help you to cling, to let go easily everything. Let go of attachment, ideas, fortune, all the things around you. Right? So do you have any question about the law of impermanence that you're able to understand? The three concepts, our body, our mind, our phenomena, all conditions will be changing. Right? Everybody? Kathy, this is your topic, right? Yes?
I'll go and ask a question.
Okay.
Thank you. And at the beginning, you said, or you quoted that it said, conditioned things are impermanent. So could you explain why it says conditioned things and just not things in general, or is there a difference or not a difference?
Conditioned thing, that everything that's dependent on condition.
So it's not making a distinction between conditioned things and non-conditioned things,
Yes.
because everything is conditioned.
Yes.
All right,
Everything is dependent on condition.
that's what I
So
thought.
the impermanent depend on condition. Just like the house, how do we build this house? It's all dependent on condition. The people, the money, the construction, the land, all those stuff. It's all condition. Not about the case. Just like our body, we have to depend on all conditions. Earth, water, fire, air, our mom, our dad, right? All those stuff that create ourselves.
So all things are impermanent.
Yes. All things impermanent except one thing. The space.
All right.
Any question?
Well, I can mention something else.
Okay.
I think it's a little related. I tend to avoid going to reunions, so like high school reunion.
Oh, you don't go high school reunion?
I
You meet
avoid
some
going.
bad friend, huh?
Well,
Or your old girlfriend?
right,
Right.
because people, I kind of want to remember them. They were the way they were in high school when they were all so beautiful and everything, and they weren't old. And, you know, so I have my memory, and then I think if I go back, that you know, then everybody's old like me.
So they have their own beauty. When they're young, their beauty young, they're old, their beauty old.
Right. I'm not saying it's good that I do this. It's just.
So do you want to go to reunion?
Well, maybe I
Maybe.
should go.
So you have already go sometime. You see your old girlfriend? High school girlfriend?
Well, I communicate with her
I see.
actually. Maybe I should go.
Oh, did you bring your wife to meet her?
It's actually the elementary school girlfriend.
Oh, I see. So when we have class, elementary, high school, junior high, we have all these friends, the people we all communicate. And when we get older, we have a reunion. What class are you?
What class in high school?
Yes.
The class of 72,
Oh, 72.
1972.
72. We are not there yet.
So maybe I should go back.
Yeah, you should go back and see. The personality change different. Yes, go ahead, Kathy.
I noticed that in my earlier reunions, when I would go, I was amazed that when I would see people, it was just them looking just little, I mean, you could still see that person in the person that was in front of me. You said, oh yeah, I know them. They don't look like I don't know what they changed, but yet they're still the same. But then as they get into 40 years and 50,
That's
it's a
my
little harder
concern.
to see. A little harder to oh yeah, I guess you look the same.
Is Donald Trump your old high school?
Yeah.
Any famous people? No.
No famous people in my high school class.
Okay. Anybody else? Have any? Yes, go ahead.
I noticed last week when we were doing our walking meditation, I was just thinking how much I was enjoying it and how much I liked being here. And then my mind just kicked in about this will end someday. This will end maybe sooner than I want it to. And it's like that preemptory grief or sadness or loss that instead of being able to just be present and really enjoy it, I'm already projecting that I will lose whatever it is that I'm enjoying. It's just, I don't know if there's an answer to it, but then I was thinking that there's so many things like that in the
life.
world. When I'm with somebody, it's like, well, this won't last forever. Or, my car won't be new forever. So I go right to that end point of loss and grief instead of just enjoying the moment.
Yeah, I sometimes get that way too. Just remember that everything that ends, something else will take its place or will come about. So enjoy it while you can, and then before here, this didn't exist and you didn't go here. So it started, and eventually this will end, and you will find something else to do to occupy this Wednesday.
Trust.
Yeah.
Just trust.
Okay, anybody else? That's the law impermanent. Impermanent. Nothing stay forever. To stay with you forever is your experiment. Truly live the moment. That's why we treasure every moment that we live. Okay, anybody else? Comment, question? Danielle?
What about the idea many people have that they'll be dead forever and that the death will be permanent and they won't have to come back or suffer anymore or anything?
That's what they believe.
Say that again?
This is what they believe. You
That's
cannot
what they
change.
believe,
Yeah,
right.
you cannot change your mind. their mind. But the law impermanent.
So they won't be dead forever.
You have to ask them.
Okay.
You have to follow them. Oh, I see you dead forever. Now you're waking.
Well, I meant that they would come back, that they would be reincarnated.
So that's not an important question. The question is you yourself.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right, and for me,
Yeah, that's what they believe is they believe, but
right, I don't think I'm any different
yeah.
from other people. Whatever happens to other people, the same thing's gonna happen to me. Why would it be any different?
Yes. Okay, anybody else? Comment, question? Anything that you'd like to share with the Shankar? Nobody? So we will recite that in the house, we thank you goes. Living beings are innumerable, I vow to save them all. Afflictions are endless, I vow to eradicate them all. The Dharma door is comfortable, I vow to study them all. The Buddha ways are excelled, I vow to attain it. I vow that the merit and virtue from this will go everywhere, enrich everyone, so that all of us and all living beings will rise their